minutes of the meeting.
Sure. Upton Housing Authority, November 13th, 2019. Members present, Millie Gallione, Rena Richard Kennedy, Linda Jones. Members absent, none. All present is Betty Roach and Evelyn Squadrone. The meeting came to order at 6 p.m. Linda Jones read aloud the minutes of the October 2019 meeting. Approval of the minutes of the October 2019 meeting. Rena Richard made a motion to accept the minutes of the October 2019 meeting as amended. Millie Gallione seconded the motion. The board voted all in favor. The motion was passed. Approval of the accounts payable report. Linda Jones motioned to accept the accounts payable report as presented. Richard Kennedy seconded the motion. The board voted all in favor. The motion was passed. The board vote to write off 5 tenant unpaid balances. Rena Richard motioned to write off $4,646.50 in unpaid tenant balances provided by the accountant of the Upton Housing Authority. Linda Jones seconded the motion. The board voted all in favor. The motion was passed. Resident concerns. Snow removal. Plowman Landscaping will continue to plow the parking lot and the roadway this year. Glenn Desprez will continue to snow blow and shovel the Housing Authority walkways. The community room and the office room flooring is scheduled to be installed the second week of January. The meeting adjourned at 6:20. The next board meeting is scheduled for December 11th, 2019. Respectfully submitted by Betty Roach.
Does anyone note any errors or omissions?
I think that was pretty much what happened.
I take a motion to withdraw and accept the minutes as read.
I make a motion that we accept the minutes as read.
I'll second that.
The motion has been made and seconded that we accept the secretary's report. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passed. Okay. Well, I guess you're right, Dean.
This is all that's
This is the account payable.
yeah.
Accounts payable.
That was in the.
Yeah.
this
From the last meeting, November,
Oh, so this is for
after the
whole thing?
November
Oh,
meeting, yeah, because we didn't have a
okay.
December meeting.
Okay. Wait a minute now. It says 131. Okay, report
Yeah.
contains checks
11/14.
dated between 11/14/2019 and 1/31.
Because that's the way that it is. There's no, it only goes up to whatever date, what do we,
The 6th.
the 6th, yeah. That's the way the
That's the way
system
it comes
is.
out on
Mhm. Because it's a whole month. Reports
Oh, I
confused,
get, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I don't know what you're saying.
okay. The first check was written on November 14th.
Yeah, and well,
Okay.
that I
And it
understand.
ends, and the very last one was on the 6th.
I know, but it says
Well, because we're
131.
not at the 31st, so you couldn't have any checks written on the 31st.
Well, I know that, but the date's wrong then.
That's the way the system is.
System.
That's the way it is in the computer system.
I don't know, I don't use that
Yeah.
before.
I can't pull it up right now because the whole system, everything's unplugged right now. But when you go into the PHA network,
But shouldn't it be 12/31/2019?
Well, that's what you would think.
no,
No, because we have
Because
checks,
because we're in 2020 now.
Some January checks.
Right.
because we've got checks written for this month,
Mm-hmm.
so it can't be.
Yeah, see.
You would have liked it to say January 6th,
Yeah,
if she's saying
exactly.
that.
Yeah,
She's saying
and
that.
you can't,
Let
the
her do
system
that.
won't, the system
And
won't,
only
can't
do
override
it
it.
end of the month.
Okay.
I don't know, I don't use that.
the PHA network. No. So, but at the very last check on there is for the 6th.
Yeah, well, that I can see.
Yeah.
And that's just questioned.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, when I do the next one,
It's gonna be.
it's gonna be, today's to the 8th. So I would go January 9th
Okay, until the end of,
until the next meeting, which we would have, and it would have it on the, it's because, it's just the way the system is.
And you can't
I
override it to
Didn't make
change
the
it.
program. It's a
you know,
PHA
I
network.
noticed that before.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't for that, but when you go,
No, I
when you look
can
down and you
see-
see
I
that the
can
last
see, yeah.
check, we can't write a check for January 31st right now because
Well, I
it's
know
not
that.
the 31st.
No, I know that. Well, you could,
You
but
could.
they couldn't catch it.
Yeah, but I mean, in that, yeah.
All right.
And some,
That's the way they do things.
some housing authorities actually do that.
Post-date checks?
Postage,
They'll have you approve the checks that they're gonna mail out next week, they'll prepare them all, but they won't mail them out till after you vote. Yeah, so I've seen stuff like that done, so maybe that's why they do that.
Oh,
It could be, yeah.
yeah.
so there is a method to their madness.
Maybe.
You tell me.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
That was probably from post-date.
Well, I guess then, I guess we approve the
Payout.
check summary.
Yep. Take a motion that,
Yeah, all right, so was it you a second, Linda?
Yes, make a second motion.
okay, the motion has been made and seconded that we accept the payouts as stated. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passed. Thank you. And now, the new budget.
That would be you.
Do you have,
I
do you
do,
all have these?
I brought mine.
No, that's the monthlies. Look up at the budget.
I got the budget. That's,
No, that's the monthlies.
yeah, I do have the budget.
You said,
You send it,
Yeah.
she sent it to us.
Yeah, I did.
I don't see anybody with it.
I know I mailed you yours, but you probably don't have yours with you because you
Yeah.
didn't think there was a
There
meeting
you go,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, I knew I had seen it.
Looks like those.
Well, she had sent it to us by mail.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see if I have extra copy.
Yeah, I got it.
No, that's not it.
That's not it, this is it. Those are the monthly statements that you
Yeah.
do every month.
Yeah.
We're talking about a budget,
Yeah.
which is for the whole year.
She's gonna
Yeah.
for
She had
the
sent it
I'll
to
look
us.
on.
Well, remember she sent it to us last month,
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I
it was
have.
for the
so when I brought it.
December 18th
Yeah,
meeting.
exactly.
Okay.
We did not have.
Do you have yours?
No, let me just make a copy of yours. Oh, wait a minute.
I have a copy. Just- Why don't you, do you have
Just
any?
look on.
Here.
Just see if they can share it.
Yeah, I'll just look on.
What does it look like? All right, that was-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. We can share.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Legal expenses, is that having to do with the parking?
Yes,
Parking, okay.
yes, so good news, the state's letting you increase your cap 10%, which is about $12,000. You can't see it here. Our budget's actually going down $10,000 because you had $22,000 worth of exemptions that the state paid for last year. The
Oh.
$15,000 in legal fees for the parking and the $7,000 settlement.
Mhm.
DHC gave you the money for that.
Mhm.
That's why you had to do a budget revision
Right.
a couple of months ago,
Right.
so we could get that money.
Mhm.
So now I'm taking it back out. That's why you see, added another going down $6,100. That's because we won't pay a the settlement again. And then legal is going down 15,000 because we won't pay the parking lot thing again.
Okay.
So back to,
We're not gonna pay it again because they already paid it again. They already paid it. but
Yes,
that's
right.
the
but
revision.
unless something new happens, but,
Well,
right, that,
Until they start.
until that starts again,
Yeah.
I don't think that's over either.
oh, no, there's no question about that.
Oh, this is costing the taxpayers a lot of money.
Yes, because the state gave you the 22,000
Yeah.
to pay for these two issues. So
Yeah.
that came back out, so that's why it looks like you're going down 10. You're really going up 12, because that 22
Yeah.
came out that the state paid for,
Okay,
but it goes through you,
Mhm.
because you technically owe the money.
okay.
So, we're able to increase salaries. Did they get a salary schedule?
I got it.
The new state calculation?
Yeah, it was in here. but-
Yeah, yeah,
It's right
it's
here.
a 3-page separate
Yeah,
item.
yeah, I thought right here.
And,
Yeah.
that, there you go.
Yeah, I knew I'd seen it.
Yeah,
Do you not have that one there?
It's,
Oh,
there it
there you
is,
go.
yeah.
So the state recalculated salaries across the, for everybody,
Mhm.
and that's the number I used in the budget.
Okay, all right.
Let's see what else. I'm asking for a 5.4% raise. You have my contract also.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Admin other actually increased it 1,000, not counting the settlement money. That's why it went down 6150. The settlement was 7,000.
Okay.
Maintenance labor, he already got his raise. He gets it every April 1st.
Mhm.
It's in the budget now.
Mhm.
So currently he got 2%. Insurance, property insurance went up,
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
but not much.
Mhm.
But your workers' comp went down more than property went up.
Oh, so actually, it was
So
just-
we're actually saving
Saving,
insurance.
yeah.
And then benefits go up a little bit because it's payroll taxes. If payroll goes up, benefits go up with it,
Mhm.
but not much, obviously.
Mhm.
So when it's all said and done, there was $9,748 left over that I could use. I put it all in contract, all in maintenance.
Well, we need it.
That's where you need it, exactly.
Yeah.
That's where you need it. Additionally, DHCD is giving you $8,000 to do some extraordinary maintenance. It has to be health and safety related.
Right,
So we're doing hot water heaters. We've
yeah,
gone through like half of them.
yeah.
We know more are gonna go. We have all the way until December 31st of this year we're in now to spend this 8,000. If need be, you'll go find the oldest one
And
that
replace
didn't
it,
go
yeah.
yet
Yeah.
and replace it if we haven't
Mhm.
spent the 8. But let's just wait and see which ones volunteer, so to say.
Yeah.
So we went through a lot last year.
We did.
Yeah, I
All at
guess,
the same time.
So,
yeah, we're all at the same
and they
time.
were all bought at the same time, so you gotta believe the rest of them don't have much life left.
They have a certain amount of shelf life.
Yes, exactly. The other thing they did, so they gave you $12,000 increase, 8,000 for non-routine health and safety, we're gonna use hot water heaters. They're also giving you $5,000
For
for
tech and
technology.
stuff. Yeah.
Update your website, update your computers,
Didn't we
stuff
do
like
that
that.
last
We
year?
bought a
We
computer
did that
last
a
year
couple
and a
years ago.
printer, yeah.
So again, you got all the way till the end of this year to do it.
Mhm.
We'll see what comes up first,
Yeah, okay.
then we'll figure out what to do with what we didn't spend yet,
Mhm.
so that we,
And that's
Don't have to
5,000,
give it
you
back.
said?
yeah, it's 5,000. So we just call it technology updates, because we don't know what we can do with it.
And a tech allowance, they called it.
People have been fighting with DHCD and so far losing to try to get security cameras included in that, but they're
Yeah.
saying no so far.
No, we have, how many do we
Well,
have?
most security cameras are run through a computer.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't that technology?
Technology, yeah.
Yeah, they specifically have said no so far. But if I hear of anything
Yeah.
to suggest to you,
Mm.
I will let you know.
Mm.
But worst case scenario, we buy a new computer on
A
December
laptop
30th
or
or something,
something,
exactly.
Mhm.
Any questions? That was the state budget for the property you own.
Mhm.
The second budget you have is for the 7 units we don't own, that we help pay the rent. The
Mhm.
state reimburses us for that,
Yeah,
and they give us a fee
yeah,
for doing that
Yeah.
work.
yeah. But
That
other
fee-
than that, they're.
That fee is about $3,300.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And then we use it to reduce some of the office expenses. So they pay some of the salary, some of the accounting, and phone bill, stuff like that.
Mhm.
That program tries to break even because we can't use the money anywhere else. So we try to spend all this money so that we have more money available in the first program, because there's never enough money for maintenance.
no,
No.
there
So
isn't.
that's what I try to do all the time. Any questions?
No, I had gone through this pretty carefully. I just had to, and that had made a couple
I
of notes.
probably
in
get
it.
your questions, I bet.
You did,
Good,
you did, you did.
good.
Oh, I guess the question that I had was, last year we had budgeted.
That's what we really spent.
Yeah.
This is what we budgeted. This is what we're budgeting this year.
Uh,
So you can see we did, the reason we budgeted 31,019, it's because we knew we spent
Yeah.
28,018.
Yeah,
So we keep trying to push it up. So hopefully you can't spend the 41. Here's the great news. If you don't spend the 41, you only spend 36, you save 5,000. The 5,000 goes into your reserve.
oh, good.
Okay.
You don't lose it.
What's our reserve this year?
I think you're gonna be about 42,
42?
which is 37%.
And what are they like?
35 is the new number.
Yeah.
It moves every year now. It used to be 40, then it went down to 20, because they were broke. Now it's back up to 35.
Okay, so
But
that,
so we're at
so
37.
their target is 35%, okay.
Yeah,
And we're at,
I think you're gonna be about 37.
okay.
97%.
All right.
And you have that extra money to spend now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you don't spend it all, we'll improve to 37.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So, this has to be signed by,
All
You have to
right.
vote to approve the
Yeah.
salaries,
We have to vote.
schedule
Yeah,
separately, and then that's signed by the chair.
yeah,
And you have to vote to approve the 2 state budgets, and then everybody signs.
okay.
okay.
Good.
Well, I guess that let's start with the salary. This is-
Yeah.
Mhm.
I move that we approve the salary
Sorry for the,
calculation.
Second.
I move.
I'll second the motion.
motion has been made and seconded that we approve the salary contract. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion passed.
I
Second,
think she had a copy of it in there somewhere, any one of the
Yeah.
copies, just sign one of them,
I've got everything.
and give your result.
Sure. It's not my payroll. Yeah, the last page.
And then there's instructions for you, who to send it to, which I think is just direct.
Okay.
mhm.
The very bottom of the left, third page, it's an instruction.
Print, you need to print your name.
Mm. Says signature.
Yeah,
and
but
you
then
can
it's
print
just
it so
print.
that they know.
Well, see,
Can't
that's
show you
because,
So many signatures that can't be
I
read
know.
nowadays.
Their doctor's signatures.
Yeah.
Everybody's gone that way, it
Yeah.
seems.
Mm.
You know, it used to be a doctor thing, now it seems to be half a
everything.
Well, it's
society.
Yeah.
because some people can't read cursive.
Don't think they even teach it anymore, do they?
Mm.
They do not.
They're saying they're not
Well,
going
it's
to. I know Kaylee's
interesting
gonna
because I
come.
think some schools are now
Yeah,
having second thoughts about it.
2020.
You know, those of us who went to nuns, for example,
Yeah.
which is.
I can remember Reinhardt.
Oh,
Reinhardt.
Penmanship came out every month and you had to
Yeah.
practice. If you didn't swoop the right way, forget
Good
it.
old Reinhardt.
Yeah, Reinhardt or something like that. was in there.
Yeah, I have a power method, yeah.
Now the grandkids can't even read the grandparents' writing.
I went to the bank today and I wrote instructions.
But they can type with 2 fingers like you wouldn't believe.
I said, oh, yeah, it's just,
Oh, Tom's.
I said, and then she said, well, how do you spell that?
I couldn't figure it out. Read it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Point well taken.
Sometimes that Palmer method is difficult to understand. To go like, how do sometimes it's writing and be like, what is that?
You know,
Maybe they just inked up the chicken and,
Curly or whatever. I don't know.
yeah.
Next is what?
The 2 budgets.
yeah,
The two buttons.
are we doing them separately? State?
Now you're saying that the one for here and the one for the.
Well,
One's for
and
here,
the
and one's
MRBK.
for the,
State, yeah.
Okay.
the
No,
most-
one's for this.
400.
one's for the 400, the property we own,
Yeah.
one's for the 7 units we don't own.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do the one for the 400.
Well, let's, I'm
Or do you
going
want
to
to combine
reapprove the
them both?
budget for the 400,
Yeah.
400.1 program.
Right,
Mhm.
okay. Somebody want to make a motion that we do the 401 program?
I just did.
Oh,
Oh,
a second motion.
okay, the motion has been made and seconded that we do the 401 program. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passed.
Chair signs on the top, and everybody else below.
Okay.
You're going to print your name, and then sign, and then date.
Oops, okay.
The lighting in here is not the
You
best.
have to collect.
Actually, should be one of the next.
You have to collect the missing signature, even though they're not here.
Richard.
Well, we only have
That's done
Richard
by-
as the only one, because it's with Judy
It
on.
was still on 4.
Mm.
You
Right
never-
the other day when I drove by this South Street, she was on South
Mm.
Street, right in the South Center. so
I know.
Your neighbors in Blackstone that never meeting for like 6 months because they were down to 2.
Oh, really?
They finally got a third.
Yeah.
It's
No, that's page 3 of 3. I have pages 1 and 2 here. I will email them to you, because you have to go in and put in the vote and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll email it to you so that you can update it. It's a Word document,
Thank you.
just for kicks those awards.
Mm-hmm.
But you need the software version so you can update it. And then you're gonna scan, so you're gonna scan that salary thing to send it into, I think you're right.
Lisa.
Then you're gonna scan these two together. And it says in the guidelines a special address, I believe.
Oh,
to-
I think you know the
Yeah.
HIPAA syrup.
Something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's that sheet Richard needs to sign.
So now you're gonna approve the other state
The
budget,
700.
the 707,
Yeah.
old school.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it
you,
is.
Linda.
707.
What's the
I make a
seven?
motion.
That's the 707, 20 years ago.
Yeah,
I make a
For the
motion that we
okay.
okay,
accept the program. Seven.
for the 707. Okay.
I second the motion.
Okay, the motion has been made and seconded that we approve the 707 program. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passed.
Same thing, chair on the top, print, sign, date.
Okay.
And we're done with me, I think.
I
right?
think we are.
Don't we have to approve your contract?
And the
Yeah.
pot pie is gonna be coming in pretty
Or
soon.
is that done?
I need to
You don't
get-
need to, I think.
scratch?
No, Mrs. Buds.
But
Is it
you don't
good?
need to hear it.
I like them.
Everyone.
I mean, it's not bad for something in a hurry, like we're
Oh,
gonna.
no, we
eat
don't need
tonight.
you to get approved.
And Patrick doesn't cook at all,
But you
so
can be here.
I had to tell him how to put it in the
I love
afternoon
pot
to turn it on,
I
so,
love pot pie.
yeah.
The big question is, your dinner gonna come out right?
I'm hoping if I get home in time, it won't be
Which
gone.
is-
Mrs. Bud's chicken pot pie. I didn't make
But
it.
she had to call and give him
Put it in the
instructions.
oven, I had to tell him, you know,
Oh, well, that's good.
hit start or hit bake.
So you finally like lentils?
I don't like lentils,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're
Brianna
good.
likes them, I don't like
Okay.
them. All set with
Do you
that.
even have anything left?
No,
You're done?
no, nothing really.
Well,
Other than the floor, we put in there how we're gonna do the floor and tear it
And
is,
it's here.
and it's done.
What?
The
You
floor,
want to see?
Yeah, I like it.
isn't it nice?
Yeah.
Looks really nice. He started it Monday and
Now,
finished
who
it
did the
today.
floor?
Robertson's flooring out of Milford.
Oh, you did good.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do they call this? What is it?
The color is called sand.
Oh. Is it a laminate?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's that new vinyl
Vinyl
planking,
planking.
vinyl planking.
Mhm.
That's all the range right now.
It's so thin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very thin. But it's supposed to like last a real long time. You just glue, you know, like put glue over everything and Put it down.
So it's not a floating floor?
No, no,
Clicking ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he said that floating wouldn't be good for in here.
No.
No.
Hmm.
It would be good.
It wouldn't be good for in here.
Oh,
Mm.
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's a lot.
And
Did it have something to do with the water?
Oh, it could be, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Water
yeah,
or
it would,
something,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
something to do with water, but anyways, it looks nice. I like it. It's way better than what it
Huh?
was. Big improvement.
The minutes.
Okay,
So
is
then-
that it for him?
That's it for Dan, that will be it as
Do we
far
have
as
any other
new
old
business.
business?
No,
Oh, yeah.
Nothing?
and resident concerns, can you think of anything, Abby?
No,
Oh, wait, one of the things is kitchens, maybe that would be the considering, maybe whatever. The RCAT team,
yes.
he said that he had put so much money into the budget for this year here and wanted to do, renovate kitchens on turnover.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Okay,
yes,
so
I'm
he
moved
didn't
out.
have any vacancies at the time,
Yeah.
so we had figured we'd do it on one of the kitchens that's really, really bad. And here the cabinets are all falling apart, Dean's tried numerous times to fix them, and it's just,
They've been fixed
it's,
so many
yeah, you
times.
can't fix them anymore. So that's A6, so we're gonna do that, A6. And then we just had a tenant that passed away, so,
Who's that?
The author,
yeah, Dennis King.
Kenneth King.
Oh, that,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, so one of
gonna
our
do that
tenants,
kitchens?
no, one of our tenants in the back has already put in for a transfer a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So she's gonna move down, so we're gonna do the apartment, D10. We're gonna do
Okay.
that kitchen there over, so that way then we have the new tenant moving there, that will
Okay.
be all done.
So,
So that will be the two for this year.
okay.
Two new
Two
kitchens.
new kitchens.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So she's moving into this
She's moving
apartment.
into Dennis's apartment, into D2.
Okay, into D2.
Mhm.
And that kitchen's in okay shape?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think all the ones on the bottom floor of the C and the D building were fairly newer. I mean,
Mhm.
before I came here, but I think they were fairly new compared to the ones in
The ones in the back.
And the ones upstairs.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah,
So A6 and D2?
so it's the same company that did A2s,
Okay.
it would be the same kitchen.
Yeah.
That's that.
So anything else that's any major, have you done anything from,
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
have you heard anything from Prime at all?
Nope.
Nothing?
No.
No.
Thank you, Dan.
Bye, so I'll see you Friday, you're saying, maybe
Yes,
possibly?
at least.
Okay,
And might not be worth coming in, or
yeah, or maybe just fax it over.
they might just need to get me a couple things.
Yeah,
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
All
all
right.
right,
you.
come and have dinner.
No residents concerned.
No residents concerns, no.
So you haven't heard nothing, huh? And I haven't either.
No. No,
Okay.
all in the dark.
I really should, I have that man's number from Prime. That was at that meeting that your husband and I went to.
Mm-hmm. Anthony Guba, is that his name?
Oh, it was, some nice, maybe it was.
I think it
Maybe
was,
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mm, that's his name.
Nice man.
Mhm. From Texas?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
'Cause,
Is there anything with cameras that are placed in people's apartment windows?
I know nothing about that.
Is it, I mean,
What's the law?
That's what she's wanting, that's what we wanted to
Well-
know about.
technically, I don't think they're allowed to do that.
I
I,
don't know. Did you check with the police? Did you,
Well,
are they
Lisa said
sticking a
that,
camera in your window?
no, they have it
Well,
in their window, in both the front windows, little cameras,
no?
and it records, and then they download it onto their computer.
Oh.
If there's anything as
That's
far
an
as.
invasion of the people that
Right,
live there.
Invasion of privacy.
Yeah.
The thing is, we have the cameras, so if they're concerned about
Safety.
finding something out
Yeah.
that happened or whatever, we have the cameras, so there's no necessity for it.
Yeah, and the camera's not on their, it's not for their property, so
No.
whatever they're
It's
videoing, other
videoing
people.
out
Yeah,
front
not
here
on the.
on the roadway and,
That's good.
Have you talked to the officials about?
Well, we'll have to talk to legal,
Hmm.
costs us more money now.
Well, the thing is, I would think that the safety officer here in town would certainly have some feel for it,
Yeah.
whether that's allowed or not. But
I know that you can video people as long as you go up to them and tell them that you're
you're
videoing.
videoing.
well, if you look at the number of videos that show up on.
Crazy.
Oh, I know, but
Those people that have nothing else to do with their
I
lives, is
just-
basically what it is, and
I mean, you
they're- but the situation here,
right.
and it's just meant for harm, it's just meant to be a problem, and that's all it is.
Yeah, well,
That's what it's being used for, and,
Well, it isn't like they're secretly, you know, like it's not a public area that they're looking at.
well,
I
when
bet
you
to
go
go for-
across the street to, what is it, Honey Bombs or whatever, they have cameras there too. You know,
It should be.
But that's what do you mean? Honey bombs when you go into the store?
Yeah.
Right, but that's for
to
their
have it into
safety.
somebody else's home
That's for
or
their safety.
something, to
We
have the
have the
camera
safety
being
cameras
pointed
here.
into somebody else's
So
home
I-
or other people's privacy, I don't know.
I
I
mean,
could talk to them about
any
it.
of the shopping malls, they all have cameras all the time.
But that's safety
Gas
for,
stations, you know, that's Big Brother, that's what it is. It's a matter of fact.
if it's used for the right reason, I can understand it. But if it's
But-
being used for the wrong reason.
But the point is.
Oh, you mean for spying on other people? Oh.
How can
Well,
they,
maybe that person has paranoia, who knows? Because there are a lot of people with a lot of different mental illnesses, so, you know, maybe they feel safe videoing other people, I don't know. It's a waste of time.
I think our world is kind of a little bit crazy nowadays, and I personally have other things to do with my time
Yeah,
than
but-
videoing other people, you know
But
what I
other
mean?
people
Like,
don't, so
some people have nothing to do with their time, and so,
well, the thing is,
They-
this
they have
is
issues.
something
you know.
that we need, you know, I'll be willing to talk to the police and check
Yeah,
into it.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could see if they were sticking it in
But I
the
don't,
window.
I would suspect that there's
But
nothing,
they-
you know,
Hello.
No.
unless they were clandestinely
They-
in a place that is very private, like a bathroom or something like that, I suspect that there's no law that says you can't do it.
Yeah.
It just seems strange because that party has signs up all over
Well,
her
I understand.
windows and whatever, not to go near her window.
Well, actually, she doesn't own the window, she
Right.
rents the apartment. She
And
doesn't
she'll
own
call
the
the cops
apartment.
on you. She stays with that right there, and then she had all of the names listed who she didn't want knocking at her door, and she had to take names off, but she still has the sign up saying, and you know who you are. I mean,
Once again, we're saying
Well-
someone that has mental issues.
I just don't,
Whatever.
I wouldn't even pay.
I will check into it, okay?
when the name keeps coming up in Boston, you want to make sure. Trust me. I just walk around the town.
Better
like
things
that.
to do with my time,
Yeah.
better things to do with my time.
Not to be bothered.
Hmm.
Okay, is there anything else
I
that
think
is?
we have to vote on them.
The vote on what?
Dan's,
Oh, we have to vote on Dan's contract.
Dan's
Yeah.
contract.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised he didn't
Good
say
point.
that, yeah.
Well, he did say before, but he said that.
Oh, he did, I didn't
he
hear him
didn't
say
have to
it.
be-
He didn't have to be here.
He didn't
Oh,
have to
I didn't hear, I
I-
didn't even hear
He
him.
doesn't have to be here, and we'll have to vote on the contract.
Well, I looked at it, and I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same kinds of things she's been doing forever. The only difference is the money.
The money,
Right, the
yeah.
increase, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
And,
so we make a motion to either accept it or reject it.
I make a motion that we accept the accountant's.
And over.
it's for 2 years,
Yes, it is,
It's 2-year contract.
2 years.
yeah.
runs from until the end of 2021.
Okay.
With I think there's a little uptick next year. I think it was a $5 or something like
Yeah.
that, more per month or something. It wasn't that dramatic, an increase, so. Did you make a motion?
I mean,
I second.
Okay, the motion has been made and seconded that we accept Jan Grovelight's contract for accounting. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passed. Since I don't hear anybody.
Okay.
Next meeting is when?
I didn't put a date on there yet, because I wasn't sure. February, let me check. Second Tuesday.
I have to go to the next week,
No,
every day of the week.
Oh, can't be 14th, that's Valentine's Day.
So,
I know. I'm just saying it's sarcastic.
How is Lisa enjoying her retirement?
Very much so.
Oh,
Wow. Well, we have been very busy and
Yeah.
trying to move
Yeah,
everything
very
around and stuff.
February 12th.
We're doing a lot of visiting and stuff like that, so.
Is there a reason we have it at 6 o'clock?
I know it. I said, why
That
do
is
we
such
have
a,
it?
that is such an inconvenient
I'll
time.
say.
I agree.
It's been that way since I got here.
Well, the
Mhm.
only reason why it was that way is because Mr. Wood wanted it at 6 o'clock, so.
What time are you thinking? Not later. You're not thinking
Why not
later?
earlier?
Yeah.
Not early. Unless you have it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's, you know, it's in the midst of,
I really don't want to do later. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't,
It's been,
3 o'clock wouldn't be bad. We usually set 3,
yeah.
because that's.
If we had it
I'm
at
just trying to
well,
think. I get some
the problem
meetings.
is
Tuesdays
then,
and
though,
Thursdays
if
are
you
open
get
midnight.
someone on the board who's working, 3 o'clock is not gonna be a
No,
event.
that's the whole thing. That's what they figured back when I was on the board.
We
years
have
ago.
CBC meetings there at 7:30 at night, and that way people go home, have dinner, and then they come. you know.
Right, and I can remember, you know, people were saying, oh, wow, we're just getting out of work at 5:30, so, you know, 6 o'clock, we'll just come and get the meeting over with. And then there are people, you know, that work during the day, so 3 o'clock wouldn't do it either. What is that song? Oh, I thought it was wonderful.
Interesting.
So, you know, they just figured,
What's that noise?
That's me on the text thing.
oh,
Oh,
it sounded like a little.
it's annoying.
Thank you for sharing.
Anyways, so that's why we had it at 6 o'clock, but, you know, I don't know how other people feel about it, like 7
Well,
o'clock.
I never questioned, but it's just a very different.
It's an inconvenient
It's,
time.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's dinner
it is
time.
very inconvenient. You know, unless you have it on, you know, a Saturday or.
No,
No, that's not gonna
I'm
work.
not doing Saturdays.
No. I don't, it isn't, I mind having it at night, it's just that,
Saturday's a working day. I'm not coming in on a Saturday for this.
So that's why 6 o'clock is, that's how it got to be that, 6 o'clock. And I always worked, you know, so I'd just be getting home or just about getting here.
Did you take it out yet? All right. All right. Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter to me, because when you live alone,
All right.
well,
you can come on those
Yeah.
days.
that is true. But when you don't, well, let's give it some thought, you know, let's see if we can come up with something.
Yeah.
Give it some thought and see what suggestions we can
I
make.
think too in the town programs it says 6 o'clock. You know, so we couldn't actually change it this year anyway.
Depending on the clock.
You could?
Push it.
If it's posted,
If it's just sort of, just you post it, that's all.
you post it at that
I
time.
mean, for example, we're having a CPC meeting tomorrow night,
Oh, I
which
thought we
should have been
did,
held
no.
last week.
Make a
And we
motion
just
to
moved it,
adjourn the meeting.
pushed it out.
I make a motion that we adjourn the meeting at
Okay.
7 o'clock.
Okay,
Mhm.
7 o'clock.
Motion has been made and seconded, and we adjourn the meeting at 7. How come that video, it says video? Oh,
I don't know.
Because they didn't shut it off
You
again.
can shut the
Oh.
video.
oh. I
It's not
have
a video platform.
friends of mine,
Okay,
they're both brothers, sent me a video. And, I think it was the funniest thing.
Yeah,
A
video of a funny movie?
It was,
something Grace?
yeah,
Mm.
but it was all the older actors from British actors.
Oh, really?
Oh.
BBC, it
Oh.
was so fun. Saving Grace.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you see that movie? Oh my
No.
God, it was so funny. It was so good.
Saving Grace.
Excellent, yeah. Saving Grace.
It's an old movie though?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
relatively
So
old.
what, is this a DVD that you have?
Yeah, it's a DVD. If you want to see it, I'll bring it to you. It's funny. It is so funny. You know, nothing.
I can get it from the library.
Oh, well, they may have it. Yeah. Tasha,
This is
All right.
that extra.
coming from our writers, like said, oh, get that, it's really funny. And then the next thing, it arrived in the mail.
Sorry about that, but.
I think you do that.